If you're seeing this video today, which is Wednesday, August 30th, there is one more day in my giveaway to celebrate my 1,000 subscriber milestone. The rules for that giveaway are going to be in the description box, but all you need to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment below. Your comment will be your entry, but you must also be a subscriber. I'm going to choose a winner on September 1st and we'll announce it here and on Instagram. If you'd like an extra entry into the giveaway, you can also follow me on Instagram. If you watched my video last week, then you know my husband got bit by a spider, so I have been on a mission to go through the entire house and clean every little nook and cranny to get rid of all the spider webs. So that's what I'm doing with this little Dollar Tree, I don't know, the little fluffy thing that you use for dusting. I find it's really great at getting rid of all the spider webs that accumulate around the back and bottoms of furniture. I don't even have cable anymore, so I don't know why I left that cable there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should go remove it because it's just one extra space that little bugs can crawl up and make little nests and spider webs. So I'm going to prevent that as much as possible. I only have like streaming services now, so I don't have any, hardwired cable, satellite, anything like that. I got this TV for my birthday from my best friend, and it's a 50-inch Amazon Fire TV. I don't know if it has like a specific name brand of the TV itself, but I have Fire Sticks in all of the rooms, and I just thought this would save one more remote, so I don't have to have a separate remote for the TV and a separate remote for the Fire Stick. This just has that built in, and so far I've really loved it. It's been a really great TV. Even though Ileana, she's pretty much the only one that watches it, mostly because I forget that it's there. So when I'm in the kitchen, I'm just listening to an audiobook, but I need to remember it's there, open the cabinet up, and then I can watch all my YouTube favorites. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. I don't know if this pile of dust fell off the cabinet when I was dusting or the blinds, but it was just this huge chunk of dust that's sitting on the top of this lampshade. My house is disgusting, you guys. It's disgusting. I don't
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, and when your body makes my heart beat sound, it's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life.
This basket of pillows that you see sitting here on the mantle on the fireplace, I put that there originally for firewood. Even though you can see to the left of there, I have a little firewood thing. But I noticed that when I have firewood sitting out there like that, it attracts spiders and little creepy crawly things to make its little nest in there. So I just have firewood sitting in the fireplace, and I don't use either one of those. That basket with those pillows are actually outdoor pillows that match the rug that I don't have out there anymore. So I don't even use those pillows anymore. And then that fireplace thing to hold firewood has been sitting there empty for probably more than a year now. I should just get rid of it. Oh, actually, I just had a brainstorm. My daughter just moved into a new condo and she has a fireplace. I'm gonna give it to her. Look at me, I'm solving problems here. This is my collection of wax melts that I keep for my little wax warmers, and instead of using the whole cube whenever you break it up into the squares, I like to cut it into smaller pieces because some of the scents are really strong, and I also like to mix some of them together to make my own custom scent. This eucalyptus one is my favorite, my all-time favorite, and I buy them anytime I see them. So what I like to do is just use this little chopper thing. I cut them up into small pieces, and then I have a little wooden scoop that I use to just scoop it out and dump it into my wax warmer. So I can use either more or less, whatever I want on that particular day. Also, if you do keep your wax in a separate container other than what it came in, don't put it in a Ziploc bag or a little baggy type thing because it will lose the scent. I keep mine in these glass containers or just the original container they came in until I chop them up. This orange buttercream cupcake is another really good one, but it will smell up your entire house. This is one I definitely only use a tiny bit, and I put it in only one single wax warmer. I don't put more than one in multiple wax warmers because the scent would be too overpowering. I think I just totally breezed over it and didn't even mention it in my last video, but as you can see, I finally got rid of that chair that I hate so much, and I replaced it with this little Pottery Barn kids sectional sofa. So far, my dogs have not climbed on it and used it like a giant dog bed, which I'm thankful for because I want it to be a little couch that Ileana or somebody else can sit on out here and not have to smell like a dog.
another chance. Loving you is all I wanted. I'm wide open for a love affair. Girl, when you're looking like that, closer, closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you once again. Damn, girl, I need you. How many times do I wanna yell? 'Cause we could be so complete. Baby, I'll never want anyone new. I was on the bed and you.
Remember that suitcase that I left at the cruise terminal back in July? I'm finally unpacking it, and this is me trying to put it up on the bed, remembering how heavy it was. But when I spoke to the Carnival customer service person who said, "Did you lose a very, very heavy suitcase?" Now I remember why she used the word very twice, because this thing was stinking heavy. Do you guys sort your laundry in colors, whites, and darks, or do you just lump it all together in the washer? I am a religious separator. I have colors, I have whites, I have darks, and I never mix the two. Leave me a comment below, which will also be your entry into my giveaway if you're a subscriber, and let me know what kind of laundry sorter you are.
Haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. 'Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it.
I have a lot of handy things for travel, mostly specifically for cruises, and I'm going to go through my suitcase here, unpack it, and tell you a little bit about each one of them. First up is this little travel pill container. I use this to keep Advil, Tylenol, aspirin, Benadryl, cold and allergy medicine, just miscellaneous things like that, so you have it on the go and handy when you're traveling.
To be my everything. You are only a shot away from me.
Next up are these compression packing cubes. They're like regular packing cubes, and you put all the stuff in them and they're this nice little square shape, but once all of your stuff is in them, they have an additional zipper that compresses them down so that they're even more condensed in your suitcase. So it not only allows you to organize all of your stuff, but it compresses it smaller so that you can pack more stuff, which is super important when you're going on a cruise, packing more stuff. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I am. Moving right along, these vacuum seal storage bags are fantastic. Now, I have some that I got on Amazon, which I'll link below, that have a little hand pump that you can take with you in the absence of a vacuum to suck the air out. Or you can go get them at Dollar Tree for $1 and use your own vacuum to suck the air out. But you kind of need the hand pump if you're traveling, unless you make friends with your room steward or a housekeeper that has a vacuum handy. Then of course you can just ask them to vacuum the air out of your vacuum seal bags. I use them for putting my pillow and blanket in, and I vacuum seal that to make it smaller because those things take up a lot of room. And at the beginning of this video, that bag that you saw me take out was the entire 7 days of dirty laundry for both me and my granddaughter. Every outfit that we wore, multiple changes of clothes a day on a 7-day cruise for both of us fit in that one single bag that I vacuum sealed, and it didn't even take up the whole side of my luggage. The next must-have pack list for your cruise or travel is an over-the-door organizer, and then I also have a single row. It's almost like a shoe organizer, but it hangs in a single row, and I use that when I'm on a cruise to hang in the closet, and I roll up each outfit for the day. I put my clothes in one of those so it saves the drawer and shelf space, and it takes up a very, very small amount of hanging space. As you can see here, I'm packing everything up and I'm keeping it all in my suitcases, so I don't have to rummage around the house and try to find everything in my closet or wherever it's stored, because it's all right here in my suitcase.
Wherever I always try to let my spirit fly. fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble,
I have never bought vanilla from Mexico, but pretty much everywhere you shop in Mexico, they have real Mexican vanilla. I don't know what the difference is, but I bought some and hopefully it's delicious. Back in February, we had an ice storm and I slipped and fell on the ice outside and hurt my shoulder pretty badly. And it was so bad I couldn't even hold a coffee cup. And as I was putting my favorite coffee cup into the cabinet, my shoulder just kind of gave out. My hand went smashing down onto the counter and it shattered. So I bought myself a new one. Ooh, and these magnets. Those magnets are super heavy duty strong and they hold like 50 pounds. Definitely recommend those if you're going on a cruise because all of your cabin walls are metal. So take magnets like that to hang anything that you want, like purses and lanyards and hats and things like that you don't have to take up counter or closet or shelf space.
on the grass, I close my eyes.
I also got this for my daughter at a jewelry store in Mexico. I believe it's St. Mary. She loved it. I have these motion lights that you see here under my bed. They're all over my house, and the ones under my bed are magnetic, so they're just stuck to the underside of my bed frame because that's metal. But if you want to put it someplace like a closet or a hallway that doesn't have a metal frame, it has a little metal plate that you can use a command strip and stick it to the wall so that anytime you walk by, the motion sensor comes on and you have light where before you did not. We went to the Ranjan surf shop when we were in Cozumel, and I guess when you buy something, they give you a sticker in the bag. So I take any random sticker that I get. As you can tell, they're from all over the place, all different things, whatever it is. Instead of throwing it away, I stick it on this little storage box that's under my bed that keeps all of my overflow nail polish and nail supplies. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to enter my giveaway, and I will see you next week.